Hey, Imago kids! Welcome back! Good to see you again. Welcome to summer! It's officially summer. You guys are almost done school when this is coming out. You hang in there just for a couple more days. I hope you're doing really well. Have you been doing your acts of kindness? Man, I heard a couple of you guys. That's awesome. I love that you guys are doing this. I'm hearing so many good stories that kids are excited to be doing it, but I need you to share more so I can tell them to you so you can find out how other people are being kind and learn how to do more just like them. So I want to hear your stories. Have your mom or dad send them to me. How many are you at? Somebody close to 100 yet? Man, I've got some great ideas for prizes as well as bringing the first kid to 100 right here on the Imago Kids show, YouTube video, all that happens, whatever you want to call it. I'll bring you on here. I think it'd be amazing. So we want to have you win. So you need to get to 100 acts of kindness. Think of new ways. Think of other things. Go out of your way to be kind to people. Do something special for them. Now, that doesn't mean that you just be kind to your brother or sister and then that's doing kind. No, it's got to be something extra. So keep going. First one to 100 is going to get an awesome prize. We've got a couple birthdays. 2 of them are happening actually today. Ethan and Piper. Guys, happy birthday! That's amazing. I hope you both have a fantastic, wonderful, amazingly awesome day. And you're well celebrated. Get cupcakes, cake, or both. I'd say both. Hopefully you have both. And you get maybe some awesome time with your family, maybe even see some friends through a window, socially distanced or something. But I really hope you're doing well, and happy birthday to you guys. I can't wait to see you older and wiser the next time I get to see you. Well, let's get right into our video. Today's not a super long one. It's got some great stuff in it, though, that's really important. And has to do kind of with acts of kindness and lots of other things. It's reminding us that good habits stick. Here's the passage that I'm going to read it from. Galatians 6, verses 9 and 10 says, "Let us not become weary in doing good." Let's not get tired of doing good. For at the proper time, we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Don't give up. Therefore, as we have opportunity, let us do good to all people. Everybody, no matter what they look like, smell like, anything like that. Do good to all people, but especially to those who belong to the family of believers. Galatians 6, 9, and 10. Now, does that mean we have to be extra kind to Christians because we're better than anybody? No, of course not. Well, if you're watching this video, I'm guessing you're a kid. Adults, I see you. And if you're a kid, that means you're part of a family. So, that means you have people you care about. Now, we as Christians, followers of Jesus, we are all one family, which is awesome. But has your family ever not gotten along? Yeah, once in a while. Mine too. Sometimes we have grumpy days. Sometimes we just want opposite things. Sometimes it's just hard to get along. But I think the reason why the thing there at the end of the verse, we're going to cover some of the other stuff. Why the end of the verse is we need to take care of those other Christians. It's because who wants to join our family if our family doesn't get along? Man, Christians should be kind to each other so that when we go tell other people about Jesus, they say, hey, I want to be a part of that family. Imagine if we told somebody about Jesus and then we also didn't get along with all the other Christians and we were mean to each other. I don't know if we'd punch each other, but maybe we just weren't nice and said mean things. Would anybody want to come along with us? No. And we want to be more like Jesus and bring other people to come to know Jesus. So that means we need to show one another kindness. We need to show kindness to anybody that we meet so that they might know Jesus. But here's the thing. That's difficult. It's hard to do good things all the time, to do the right thing all the time. Paul, the one who writes this book, he knows that. So he starts off by saying, let us not get tired in doing good. Well, that's nice to say, Paul, but if I go running and you just say, well, don't get tired, well, it's hard to not get tired. Have you ever gone running? Run as far as you can? Yeah? How far did you make it? 2 houses down? 3 houses down? Man. 4 houses down? Wow. You guys are fast. But here's the thing. No matter how far you run, eventually you get tired. So when Paul just says, don't get tired of doing good, well, it's hard to just not get tired. So what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to remember who is helping us do good. Just remember that Jesus is the one that helps us do what is right. And it says, though, encourages us, for at the proper time we'll reap a harvest if we do not give up. Now, I don't know if you know this about me. I like to run a lot of races. But one of the things that helps me keep going is I know there's a medal and a t-shirt at the end of my race. Cool, huh? I have a bunch of medals at home, but there's one that's most special to me. I should have brought it in today. But I actually got 2 medals on that day. I was doing this mountain run. We went up and down this mountain 6 times that day. And I did 50 kilometers. That's like going around Airdrie 2.5 times. It's a long way, especially when you go up and down the mountains. It's like going halfway from here to Red Deer. It's like going all the way into Calgary. There's a lot of different places you could go, but it was a far run. Now, a lot of people give up on that run. And part of the reason why is they forget about why they're running. And Jesus here in this passage is telling us, or Paul is telling us here, remember what's to come. We're going to receive all of Jesus one day. We're going to get to have everything that he's offered us. Joy, love, peace, plenty of everything that we need. It's going to be awesome. I'm really excited for it. We've got to remember that. So when we're doing good, it's with those things in mind, but also that we want that for everybody else. So therefore, as we have opportunity, let us do good to all people, especially to those who are the family of believers. So this is hard sometimes to imagine, how we need to do good and all those kind of things. So I've got a friend. You guys know him. Who do you think is going to come? Yeah! Dr. Professor Sciency McScienceface. So, I can't find him. So here's what I'm thinking. I think I'm going to hide. I'm going to wait for him. I'm going to see if he comes. So what do you think? I'm going to hide underneath my table. Okay? And I'm going to count to 10 and see if he shows up. Can you guys count to 10 with me? Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Imago kids, it's Dr. Professor Sciency McScienceface. I finally got here while Pastor Kyle's here. He's right down there, underneath the table. But he's sleeping. He's tired. He's got a new baby at home. So, we're going to go over to our science camera and not wake him, okay? I made it here finally, but he's asleep. Okay, we're going to go over there. All right, Imago kids, we're over here. Don't worry, Pastor Kyle can't hear us. I'm going to move my table here. All right, so we were talking about doing what is good. So, what we want to talk about today is this. Good habits stick. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I'm going to put out some ice cubes here. Fresh ice. It's a nice hot day today. So I really appreciate this. I'm going to try to line a few up that are about the same height all together. All right? So I got 3 nice ice cubes here. All right? The rest I'll kind of set aside. Now, I want to pick these up. Imagine these are good things. Now, I've got a string here. This string I've been soaking in water. And I'm going to try to pick them up with this. Nope, doesn't work. You guys are maybe having a hard time seeing that. See if it sticks. Nope. All right. So, this is the reward that we're trying to get, like that verse in Galatians talked about. But what we need to do is find out how we can pick those up with the string. Now, the string's like my life and your life. And doing the right thing is kind of the action we're trying to do here, but getting the reward. Trying to do and pick up these ice cubes here. But we just can't seem to do it. Now, I'm going to lay this string out right along the top of these, and I'm going to add salt. Now imagine this salt is like doing the same thing over and over again. Doing good all the time. Doing it on Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Sundays. Okay, doing it a lot. You get the point. Imagine adding this to regular old salt, doing the right thing. Doing it over and over again. It helps it to continue to stick. See, when we do things over and over again, it gets easier. Have you guys ever seen like awesome athletes like hockey players or basketball players or tennis players? Well, no matter what sport it is, the best of the best have to practice over and over and over and over again. Doing the right thing, the right way, over and over again, and it gets better and better and better and better. The same thing is with us doing good. If we want to do it, it gets easier. We get better at it more regularly. That means when somebody says something mean to us, the more often we practice being kind in return, we do it really quick. The more often we listen to our parents, we get better at doing it without even having to think about fighting with them. So when we add doing it over and over again, make a good good habits stick. Now watch this. Oh no, my eye is stuck to the table. All right, let's try this one more time. So, good habits stick. We're going to count, I need to count to 10. Do you guys want to help count to 10 with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we're going to try flipping these over and do it on the other side. See? Even when it's supposed to go, it takes hard work to get things to stick. All right, so let's keep practicing, guys. You got to do good, even when science experiments go wrong. All right, so we're going to add this. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Didn't work. Okay, technical difficulties. I'll be back in just a moment. I need more ice. All right, guys, we're going to try this again. We're going to put my string in there, add some water, make sure it gets nice and wet. While that's in there, we're going to take some ice cubes, put them out. All right. Then I put my string across. All right, I'm going to add my salt. Oh, took my salt out of the picture. Here we go. All right, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's hope this worked. There we go, guys. You keep trying, and good habits stick. You can see the ice there. Ooh. See, it's sticking. All that ice is sticking. Woo! So, man, I get to learn that lesson right on my own. That you got to keep trying until it works. Don't get tired of doing good. Even though I knew that a science experiment worked, I tried it, but it wasn't working. You got to keep trying. That means even when you mess up or your science experiment doesn't go right, maybe when you're mean to your brother or sister and you know you shouldn't have been, don't give up on being nice and say, you know what, I'm never being nice again. We got to keep working at being good because Jesus has not given up on us. We can't give up on us or showing him to everybody else. So, thanks for tuning in, guys. I look forward to our next experiment next Tuesday. I'm going to sneak out this way right past Pastor Kyle, and try not to wake him. See ya.